show is brought to you by JBS Farms. Soap of today's show is Bronze Goddess type. And it even has, I don't know if you can see it, a little pearl inside. It smells just like Bronze Goddess, which is why I'm here to talk to you today. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. It's the original first one that came out, and they've re-promoted it this year. They don't have this pretty sand texture, I don't think, on the bottle. But there's a lot of coconut and suntan oil and a few flowers in here, and I've loved it for years. I haven't loved Estee Lauder, as you know, but it's one of my favorite summer scents. It just takes me, I'm on the beach or I'm on my lawn chair with my Vogue magazine in the sunshine and just enjoying relaxing. It's a very relaxing scent. But I have to tell you, I found a new love. And where the Bronze Goddess takes me to the mall and Sephora, Guerlain takes me to New York City, a Saks Fifth Avenue type store, a Guggenheim Museum, Tiffany's, and Cartier. This Terracotta Parfum is homage to 30 years of terracotta powder creation. Jerry Wasser has composed a perfume of the tiare flower and sun-infused impression, like an invitation to travel to distant lands. Let me tell you, when I opened it, which didn't take me too long, usually it does. Let me set some of this down. Here's the bottle. It is, when they tell you you're going to get 30 milliliters, actually you get 100 milliliters. It's 3.3 fluid ounces, so it wasn't that bad of a deal. It's, you know, but gosh, when I gotta put it on. I don't have anything on right now. It takes me to Bora Bora. It takes me to Tahiti. I went on a cruise when I was 17 through the South Pacific for 6 weeks. Well, we got on in San Francisco, so, you know, it felt like normal. The doors open, you know, a week later, and we're in Bora Bora. I smell the copra. It's 1967. It's not populated hardly at all, just by natives. You get off the ship, there's all the little wares they want to sell you. And on the ship we'd met a honeymooning couple from Tahiti. They got off with us at Bora Bora, so they already knew Tahiti. They were from there. We rented bicycles and we took off for a private beach. There was sand, there were palm trees leaning over the water. There was this tiare flower. There was azure blue waters. And as we were bicycling back to the ship, it dumped rain. And so we stopped at one of the little houses and we asked if we could stay in the back of their truck in the canopy, because it was just dumping, pounding. And we were back in the truck and oh my gosh, it was so... Smelling this brings it all back. It brings it all back. Scent helps you remember things. You should try it on Alzheimer's patients, but this is truly amazing. It's a limited edition, so it's very special. They may have come out with a different one last year, I'm not sure. I know they come out with a special bronzing powder every time, but I tell you, Terracotta Le Parfum took me right back to the South Pacific in the 1960s. One more story. In Tahiti, there used to be a bar on the waterfront, and it was called Quinn's, Q-U-I-N-N-S. All the sailors knew about it, and you'd go in there and it was raucous, there'd be fights, there'd be people everywhere. We went in, and we went in with some of the ship crew, because they knew the place. And so we walk in, and one of them grabs me and turns me and says, "Here's a sailor for you." And I was just like, oh my God, because I'm from this small town, and I'm just like, oh my God. And they laughed, and then we kept walking out. The bathrooms. Well, the bathroom is unisex. So it was just a famous place that it's finally gone, and it's really sad that it's gone. You know, the world's changing. But, oh my gosh, Tahiti. I remember too, we were having dinner. This might have been Fiji. I can't remember if it was Fiji or Tahiti. And we were having dinner at this restaurant outside, and there was music playing and stuff. And it might have been Tahiti because it was a Frenchman came up and asked me to dance. And I was 17. And so I said, okay. And so we were dancing, and he says, oh, why don't we go for a walk over there? And I was like, no, I'm gonna stay with my people. Oh my gosh, it was all so romantic and fun. In fact, I shouldn't tell you this, I was kissed for the very first time, and his name was Romeo. Memories, but I mean, it wasn't any great love affair or anything. But anyway, it was just a romantic trip, and this perfume took me right back. It is fabulous. The tiare flower, a little bit of coconut, it's sweet. It's gorgeous. And somebody back here is getting their exercise. I'm free lunging him. I had him in really good weight, but the grass and the clover's really coming on. So Mr. started to put on weight. Give me your camera. Oh, he says, oh, take me back, take me back. So I'm going back to Tahiti and Bora Bora and Fiji and Pongo Pongo. And oh God, there's more stories. It takes me all to these stories. This show today was brought to you by JBS Farm Soaps. Go to Etsy.com, JBS Farms, plural, you know, an S on the end, and you'll see my soaps. I've got wax tart melts now. There's a couple of body scrubs, and today's soap, and I only have one bar, so if there's a run on it, I'll have to make some more. It's the Bronze Goddess soap with a pearl inside. So until next time, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for all your support and your love. It means so much to me. Love you all. Bye-bye.